This call is now being recorded.
Hope your day was fine, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
my
fine,
day
thank
was
you, sir.
Great, 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 good, good. So, we don't have lots of people here right now. We don't know why people are not joining. People are not, people are not active. We don't know, right?
Maybe
They
they're
are
not
not.
online at the moment.
What do you say?
See, probably they're not online at the moment.
Yeah, probably, probably, most probably, most probably. I don't know what we're gonna do now. Maybe to put a call through to people or to. Hmm.
You can do it.
Okay, let's get started, guys. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. And I think I have to share my screen. Yeah. Okay. We're not waiting for anyone. I think we're just going to start straight and then. We're not going to wait for our people. They are not ready to join us. We're going to wait for them. Okay, so I would like to share my screen, but mm, Canva. Okay, can we see my screen, right? If you can see my screen,
Yes, sir.
someone is echoing. Someone is echoing.
Yes, we can see your screen, sir. I can see it.
Okay. All right. All right. Maron, you're welcome. Linda, you're welcome. Everyone, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. First of all, before we start on anything, I asked us to do some printing out and paste it on our wall. I hope we've done that. I hope we've done that. It's very important because only one person that sent that to the to the to the group, and the rest of us didn't. But I hope we actually done that. Okay, before we go, how many of us have our laptop with us? If you are with your laptop right now, raise up your hand, just like the hand icon. Just press it. Raise up your hand using the hand icon. Yeah, with your laptop right now, okay. Using the hand icon. All right. Just only two. Linda Zibet, are you with your laptop?
Yes, I do.
Okay, but you didn't raise up your hand, so that's why I asked. Pete said no, she's not. Okay, and how many of us have Visual Studio Code on our laptop right now? Because I told us to do the downloads in our last and first ever lesson we had, that we should download Visual Studio Code and we should download what's it called? We should download Chrome browser. I told us we should download Chrome browser as well. How many of us have done that already? Okay, Linda has done that. Okay, Maron, did you do that? Okay, she said yes, she has done that. And I've done the download, but I'm not with my laptop at the moment. Okay, all right. So I will stop sharing right now. I would need somebody to share his screen. I would need one person to share his screen. So Wisdom, is it possible for you to share your screen? I'm going to stop sharing right now.
I'm connected to the call on my phone, not my system.
Okay. Who is connected with the system? I need you to share your screen so that whatever you're doing, other people will follow. Linda, are you connected with your laptop? Linda, I want us to be very attentive so that whenever we call on each other, we can respond so quick. I don't want our attention to be divided, okay? Linda, can you unmute and answer, please?
No, I've not connected my laptop. I'm trying.
You're trying to get connected with the laptop, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Maron, are you connected with your laptop? Maron, are you connected with your laptop? He's not answering to as well. Wow.
I think my own is disconnected.
But she's not. Oh yeah, she's disconnected right now. Okay. I need you all to connect your laptop because you are going to do some downloads right now. Not really intensive downloads, just simple one on your Visual Studio Code. There are three important extensions that you need to include that will make this journey very easy for you. The first phase of the journey very easy for you. So you that you're not connected with your laptop is not connected to the internet, I would advise you connect it via your phone. It's just for this connection.
I'm ready, sir.
Great. Thank you for sharing your screen. Well appreciated. Good. You see, everything we have on this screen right now, this screen, is like a dashboard, right? You see on Mm. Okay, you see the Visual Studio Code logo. Yeah, coming down. Just that's the open it. Click on it. That's where you are going to be putting file and all other things. Like you are going to be loading your file from. If you have a file from your system, you are going to be loading it. But then you can drag and put it inside this Canva. Canva, I mean this Visual Studio Code editing. That's the Canva where you'll be doing your editing, where you'll be writing your code. Then come to the other one, the next one. After the first one you click, that's like search button to search on whatever thing you want to search within this your Canva, right? Come to the next one. That's like a source control. That's like when you want to like use GitHub to control your version control and all other things like that. That's the essence of that one. Yeah, but you don't really need it for now. Come to the next one. This one also is for finding bugs. This one you don't really also need it for now. Come to the next one. This one is what you need for now. Extensions. So extensions are just like they are just enabler to enable your work easy. Just like, let me just say something like artificial intelligence, but they are not artificial intelligence though. Just like having that sense, like an artificial intelligence, but they are not. Just to make your work easy. So click on it, click on that extension, and all of you that are having your system to do the same thing, please. And on that search button, write live server. That's the first extension we are going to live server. Live. Type live server. Not light, live. Live server. Yes. The life will be V, not life of F. V, live server. Yes. So let it search. Okay, the first one, the one of Ricky something, then install. Exactly. Install it. Install. Yes. And all of us that we have our system too, we should do the same. Install. Great. That's the first extension you need. This live server is just like, the work of this live server is to connect your Chrome together with your your Visual Studio Code, with your code and development environment. Your Visual Studio Code is your editor, is your development environment, is also your editor. That's the editor we are using for our own developmental environment. Okay, you can use so many type of editor, but the best one we use, or the most advisable one, is this Visual Studio Code. So Live Server connects your Visual Studio Code now with your Google Chrome, which you are still going to do the connection later. Okay, so now the next extension we are going to put there is Prettier. Remove this. We are going to include Prettier. Yes, double T-I-E-R, double T. Yes, the first one. Install it as well. Prettier makes your work to be well arranged. From the name Prettier, it makes your work to be well arranged and give you some good coloring, to arrange your work properly. That's the work of Prettier. Okay, that's the work of Prettier. So the next one we are going to install is Mint Emmet. Mint Emmet. The spelling for the mint, I will spell it for you. M-I-T-H. Yeah, that's it. Mithed Emmet. No. Yes, the first one, install it. The essence of this one is to enable shortcuts for HTML. HTML is one of the languages that we are going to use. Okay, I sent us a file some time ago telling us, and those of you that read the file, you would have understand what I mean by HTML. It's one of the technologies that we use for web development, right? So this Mint Rel Emmet enables you to give you a kind of shortcut when you are typing. It's how would I say it now? It helps you to write your tags fully for you. You don't need to start writing it full. Whenever you write one, it will give you suggestion of the rest. So you know, okay, this is what I need. Click on it and you continue. Okay, just as a shortcut for you to type. Okay, that's the work of this Minted ML. So now come down to settings. Oh, those of us that have our laptop too, we are following. Come down to settings. More like auto edit. Exactly. More like auto edit. Thank you. God bless you for that. Come down to settings, then click on settings. Click on settings, then click on prettier. Write prettier on that search bar. Yes, write prettier. Yes. So now we want to configure the prettier. Yes. So I want to configure it with the browser. Come down, please. We need to configure it with the browser. Come down. No, gently, please, so I can see what. Can you go up slightly? Then you come down gently. Yes. Yes. Come down, please. Yes. Come down. Wait. I need to see. Okay, come down. Yes, yes. Come down, please. We need to configure it with. Okay, calm down, please. Hold on. Let me check on my ear, please, so I can see what we are doing properly. So I can tell you where to go, because I'm not seeing that your stuff properly. Prettier. Okay, control. Another. Auto, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Design, yes. Ah, default format editor. Okay. On. Okay, sorry. We are supposed to go to live server, not prettier now. Live server is what I was looking at. Config, yeah. We are supposed to go to live server. Okay. Okay, right. All right. Come to that settings. Just click on live server, then come to the settings, custom browser. Okay, live server. Click on live server, then come look for the settings where they say custom browser. Okay, that's it there. That's it. See it? No, yeah. Okay. Click. No. See, just click on the yes. Okay, click on it. Choose Chrome. Yes, that's what I need right now. Good. Good, brilliant. So that's what we need. So that when we click on live server, it would, you know, it would save, it would, when we just click on live server, it will activate, okay? So that's all we need. You can close all these extensions, just close everything. Close everything right now. And I hope we are all following. Close everything, just close. Yeah. No. Just close on this. You see all these star stuff, just close them. No, don't close the entire, yes, close that, close that as well. Close the welcome. Then click on this book form too to close that one too. You don't need it. So that your canvas page can be big. That book form. No. Yes. No. The book form where you opened. Yes. So that you can, if you want to open it, you click it. If you want to close it, you click it as well. So this thing can be. So now you can see we have go live. You can see that we have go live down here. We can see. So meaning that your live server is already is active, is ready to work. If you click on live server now, your browser, one of your Google Chrome should open a tab. Click on it. Click on the go live. No, see it by the end. By the end to your right hand side. No. Yes. Go live. Okay, since you don't have a folder, that's why it's not opening. Great. So it's working now. Thank you. So just close it. Click on the close button beside it there. Yes, thank you. So thank you and God bless you. You can stop. What's this one for? So thank you for sharing your screen. So now you can stop sharing your screen. Okay. I hope all of us, we were able to do the same thing, right? I hope every one of us did the same thing. Every one of us did the same thing, and we have our stuff configured, right? I hope we have our stuff configured right now. So now, easy. Now we are starting properly. Okay. We are starting properly. Good. The other time I sent us a file where I explained to us what web development is and what web design is. It's a kind of giving us a kind of differentiation between the two. Web development is basically where you write more of the codes, and web design is whereby it's more of the designing, more of the graphical illustrations. That's the design. But the development is where you make use of technologies such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? And I told us what HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, what they are used for in that file. How many of us read that file? How many of us read that file? How many of us? If you read the file, raise up your hand. Just raise up your hand. If you truly read the file, raise up, signify by raising up your hand. Let me see. How many of us? Please. Okay. And who again? Jasper, okay. And who else? Who else? Wisdom, did you read the file? Okay, good. Great. Great. So we did all read the file. Nice. Now we all understand that we have three technologies for web design. The first one is HTML. Now I'll be writing on my screen HTML. And the second one is CSS. While the last one is JavaScript. Okay. Now, HTML is just like writing the text. Okay, writing the text. For example, let me share a screen with you right now. Let me share. Like what you're seeing now, right? HTML is what they use in writing all this life 1, life 2, full TY, all this click here to unmute. HTML is what they use in writing it. Okay, let me open another better screen for you. Let me open another site. Let me say Amazon. I think Amazon will be much better. Amazon. Yep. Yeah. Okay, great, perfect. You see all this Amazon deliver, all these texts you are seeing is HTML they use in writing them. Passion, find under unicorn dollar, something dollar, shop for your own, get your game, all this text that you are seeing is HTML they use in writing them. Okay, HTML they use in writing them. Even all these pictures you are seeing is HTML they use in bringing them in. Okay, it's HTML that I use. All this picture that you are seeing, these cleaning tools, the text is HTML they use in writing it. The picture you are seeing there, the cleaning picture, is HTML that they use in bringing them in. All this baby picture is HTML they use in bringing all of this in. But CSS is what they use in making all these things to be colorful. You can see that this discovery more in home is a kind of blue color. It's CSS they use in coloring it. So CSS is more like to design, to more like give it a kind of design. All this color you see white on the background, the other one you see some other places are like gray, some other places are like, you know, this picture here, the background might not be gray. This back picture, the background might not be the green. It's only the picture might only be the back, just a PNG file of the back. Why they will now introduce a background to it. This headset you are seeing here, the background might not be yellow. It might only be a PNG file of an headset. Likewise, they say all these ones we are seeing here. All these ones we are seeing here. All these ones, this one, this what's it called? This shirt, this cap. It might be that the background is white. It might just be a PNG file, a PNG image that they use. You know, a PNG image, I mean the one that doesn't have a background. That's the meaning of PNG. No background. Okay? No background. So it's HTML they use first in writing all these things. But I want to show us something here now. I want to show us something here. Inspect. Inspect. Where's it? I'm trying to right click, but it's not okay. Good. Preview page. We can see the page here. This is the page out, but I want to show us the text, like the HTML text they use in writing it. Oh God, we are not using this thing like this. Preview. Supposed to be inspect. I don't know why it's not. There's no inspect there, so I can see what they use in writing the code. I really want to see. Find page. No, it's not a find page. It's not settings. Okay, maybe sometime later I will look for it because I can't find it here, and I'm trying to right click, but it's not because I'm using a tab, so I'm not used to the tab yet. All right, so I just want to show us what an HTML looks like, but maybe when I come to my desktop, I will show it to us properly. Okay, but for now I'm using a tab. So what I'm saying in essence is that all this we are seeing now is just HTML, Father's Day, HTML. But JavaScript is, if you notice that this big word here, Father's Day something, have been changing. I don't think it was Father's Day that was there before. I think it was something else that was there before. So JavaScript is to make the web page interactive. When you click on something, it's JavaScript that will make it interactive. Like I click on this one now. If you click on all this add to cart, you see that something roll. Let's do it again. When I click on add to cart, let me click on this teaching stuff here. Pay attention. Oh. See, you can see that something rolled when I click on add to cart. Let me click again. You can see all that interactiveness that you are seeing, that rolling, JavaScript. It's JavaScript that is making all those interactiveness. But all these words that you are seeing is HTML. To arrange these things properly in this format is CSS, which we are still going to learn. Okay, but we start with one first before the next one. Okay, so I just want to show us what HTML is used for. Then we will now come and learn it properly. So now let's go back to this. So the first technology we are learning first is HTML. Okay, that's the first one that we are learning. We are learning HTML. And what is the meaning of HTML? The meaning of HTML is not a programming language. HTML is a markup language. Okay, HTML is a markup language. It's not a programming language. Okay, it means the H there means hypertext markup language. Okay, markup language. And looking at it, we can see text there, meaning HTML is just for writing text. Writing text and higher level of text, like image. That's the word of hyper. Like higher level of text, like image, like videos. Because if you want to bring in video into your web design, it's still HTML you are still going to use to bring in the videos, to bring in the audio, to bring in the images. It's HTML you are still going to use. To bring in your maps, it's still HTML you are still going to use. Okay, when you are bringing in your map, like maybe you want to have a map whereby people can use as a map description for wherever your shop is or whatever, it's still HTML you're still going to use. Okay, so basically HTML is for writing text. It's a standard markup language for creating web pages. Is HTML that we use in describing the structure. We use HTML to describe the structure, to give a structure to our web page. Okay, we use HTML to give a structure to our web page. HTML is used to give structure to web page, to give structure to web page. We use HTML to give structure to our web pages. Okay, and we use it to write text, as I showed us the other time, to write text. Okay, so that's the major, and also higher level of text, like images, videos, audios, maps, all those higher level of text is still HTML that we use in bringing them in. Okay, now HTML on its own, right? HTML on its own is divided into, like, it can be categorized in 3 parts. Okay, HTML on its own can be classified in 3 parts. Okay, and the first part is the opening tag. Okay, the content and closing tag. Okay, I'll write it again so that it will be bigger, it will be better for us. The first one is the opening tag, then content, then closing tag. Okay, the opening tag, content, then closing tag. And all of this, these three parts are known as HTML elements. Okay, all these three parts are known to be HTML elements. Are we following?
Yes, sir.
Making sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All these three
Yes, sir.
parts are known to be HTML elements. The opening tag, the content, and the closing tag. Okay. Now, how does the tags look like? Now I'm saying tags, I mean opening tag and the closing tag. Okay. How do they look like? Now I want to explain. A tag is always having a greater than and a less than. The opening tag. You open a tag with a greater than and a less than, and you close it like this. Your opening tag will look like this. While your closing tag, now content will be here. Then your closing tag will look like this. It will have this, but then have this sign here. What's it called? I don't know. It's just like a line that is coming down like this. Okay, that it means that this is closing. With this sign, it means this tag is closed.
That's forward slash.
Forward slash, right? Okay, thank you. This is a forward slash. It means that the tag is closed. Without this forward slash, your tag is not closed yet. This is not a closing tag yet. If you take this out, this is not a closing tag. It means that you are still opening the tag. Okay, like this you are opening a tag here, content, then you close. You open, then close with the forward slash. Okay, you open, then close with the forward slash. So now, hope we are jotting down.
Yes, sir.
Now, let me explain again what an HTML element is. HTML element, right? An HTML element consists of three parts, as I said to us. The opening tag, okay? Opening tag with this sign. Your opening tag will have a greater than and a less than. Then your content will be in the middle. Then your closing tag with a forward slash, it means you are closing it. Okay? Then your closing tag. This HTML element is what now makes a complete word. What now makes a complete whatever you want to show in your, for example, I will give us an example now. I want dummy to show this word dummy to show on my web page, right? I will have to open the tag, write dummy in between here, then I must close it. I must close it. But then there are so many tag names. All these tags, they have names. They have names. There are so many tag names. So many tag names. And these tag names affect the content inside it. For example, as I say, I want dummy to show. But how do I want dummy to show? Do I want dummy to be big or to be small or to be like an heading, a sub-heading? The dummy should be a sub-heading, or I want it to just be a normal text word. Then you will use something called H1. H1 means headings. H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 to H6. H1 here is the highest. That means will be very big. H2 will be smaller than H1. H3 will be smaller, like that till H6, the smallest. Is it making sense, guys?
Yes, sir. So mean like it's like a font size.
Like font size. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like font size. Like font size. Yeah, you're making sense. Thank you for that. Thank you for that contribution. Like a font size. But then you will still use your what's it called? You will still use your CSS to still affect your font size. You are still going to use your CSS to still affect your font sizes. Yeah, but it's just like a font size in HTML on its own. Okay. So now
Yes,
let me now share my screen. I think I've explained I've explained this to us. So now let me now go to my screen and share my screen properly for us. I don't have a Visual Studio Code on this tab yet, so I'm going to stop this one here. Have I stopped sharing? Yeah. So I'm going to share from here now. I just want us to understand it. So that's the essence of me giving that deep explanation. Okay. Can we all see my screen, please?
not yet, sir.
Is it showing now?
No.
Log out and log in again. I can see my screen. If you can see my screen, send a 1 in the chat box.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. So other people can see my screen. Other people can see my screen. Brilliant. So, but before we go, right, on your okay, let me share entire screen so I can show us, present something else. Entire screen. This entire screen will look a bit weird, but then you just have to accept it like that. Okay. On open a folder, right? Just open a folder. Open a folder. Name it whatever you want to name it. Open a folder on your system. Name it maybe on your desktop. Name it maybe web design. Just name it whatever name that suits you. Web design. Web design. Okay. Then inside that folder, then when you open that folder, just open it, or you might not necessarily open it. Just go back, right? Minimize this one, open your HTML and drag it. Drag that folder, the empty folder you created, drag it inside your, drag it in here, inside your Visual Studio Code. Just drag it in, okay? Drag it in. And
Please
you will see
repeat, sir.
something like this. What do you say?
Please come again.
Create a new folder on your system, maybe on your desktop or wherever. Then open your, Okay. Then open your Visual Studio Code, right? After you've opened it, then drag that folder inside the Visual Studio Code. Just drag it in. Drag it in. Just drag it.
Okay, like drag and drop.
Yeah, drag and drop. Just drag and drop it there. The folder, just the empty folder.
Okay, showing do you trust the authors or the okay, yes I trust.
Yeah, you trust. Just click on you trust. Just drag the empty folder in. Okay. Have we done that?
Yes, but nothing is happening.
Yeah, nothing will happen now because you don't have a file. You don't have a file on it. So nothing will happen.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing will happen. All right. So that's just what I want us to do right now. All right. So let me go back to my sharing. I can share just my this thing. I don't want to share the
Okay, I've
entire.
noticed something. You can now go live now that there's a file in it.
Yeah, you cannot go live. There's a file there, but then wait. Okay. Data now, right? Okay. So all right. So now what we have here now is we can see. I'm going to take away this one. I don't need it. I don't need it. Yeah. So let's come to settings. Let's do some settings here. Let's come to settings. You can see where I clicked settings down here. Click on settings. Then the first settings we are going to write is cursor blink. Cursor blink. Cursor blink. So you might choose the one that suits you. Maybe you want it to be blinking or you want it to be expanding. Anyone that suits you. Me, I like it to be blinking. So that's why I left it as blink. Okay, anyone that suits you. If it's expand, fine. If it's blinking, to just be blinking, bling, 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 bling. Or just to expand, fine. But I prefer mine to be blinking. So that's why I left it there. The next settings I want us to do is also word wrap. Word wrap. Right word wrap. And let's select it on. Make it on. Okay. This word wrap means when you are minimizing like this, your code should wrap. That's the meaning of the word wrap. Okay. When you are minimizing like this, it should wrap together. So that's the essence of that. Okay. So that's another one. That's another settings. Another one is bracket. Bracket pair. So let's check it. Bracket pair customization. Let's check it. Let's enable it. This one. Yeah. Let's check it. Let's check. Let's check it. Okay. So that's that for that again. The next one I want us to do also is format.
Sir, please hold on. Please hold on.
Okay.
Please can I go back to the bracket pair? I didn't really get that. You're too fast.
Bracket pair. So just check
Okay.
this. This one, check it.
Okay. So that's all.
Yeah. Then we come to format on save. Check it. Check here. Edit format on save. Check it. Okay. And here it should be file. Okay. Check. And also default format. Just write format. So they will give you a default format. Right? code prettier. Click select prettier code formatter. Okay, select prettier. Just write format and you will see default format. Select prettier. Then format on save edit here. You check on this. I think that's all for now. Okay.
Okay, so we'll just select pretty and then that's the only thing. What about the editor? Okay, we'll check that on.
Yeah. Format
Okay,
on
and
it.
format on
Format on save. Check it on. Yeah. That's all.
Okay.
All right. So that's that for that. And on this side, this extreme, this side here, right click. Is it right click now? I'm trying to. There's something we need to. Wait. Okay. Maybe when we start writing code, it will show. But now it's not showing. When we start writing code, if you right click, there's something that's supposed to show there. It will show. Okay. So now, remove this welcome. Just take away this welcome. Right click on it and let's see if it shows. It's not still showing, right? Okay, no problem. So, I want to teach us how to now write our file. We want to write an HTML file right now. Click on this guy here. This one that look like a book, okay? You will see they will write Explore Web. You can minimize it. They will write Explore, and the name of this thing you use will be beside it. That you use to save the file, the folder, the main folder. You will see Explore, whatever name you use. Mine is web design, so that's why it's written there. So what I want to show us is all these two symbols here. This first one is used to create a file inside the folder that we bring in. That's the first one. And this second one is used to create another folder inside the folder. Is it making sense? The first one is used to create a file. Okay? To create a file. Why this second one is used to create another folder. For example, let's create a file first. A file in the sense that a file will always come with an extension name. For example, when you have your picture, you will hear something like when you have your Windows, Windows document, you will see something like what do they use for Windows document? Okay, for like PDF, you will see something like .pdf. For pictures, you will see something like .jpeg. For pictures also that doesn't have background, you will see something like .png. All those dots, something for file names are called extensions, file extension names. Okay, so for our HTML file, there's an extension name too that we have to use. Every technology that we are going to be using have their extension name. So now we are learning about HTML. We need to have an HTML file, meaning that the file will have an extension name that is related to an HTML, so that our browser would know that this is an HTML file. And how do we do that? Whatever name you want to give to the file, the first one is, that's the first thing you are going to write here. I like to write mine as index. You can write your own whatever name, but index is the professional name that we use. Index means the beginning, the start. Okay, index.html is the extension name. You can see that a symbol has already been shown beside it here to give the Visual Studio Code has already know that this file I'm about to create is an HTML file. Then click enter. It will open the file for you here. To open the file, index.html. You can give it whatever name you want to give it. Let's create another one. Let's give it a name. Maybe Dre. The extension name must be the same. If it's an HTML file, .html, enter. You see, this file now is an HTML file. Okay? If I want to create other technologies such as CSS or JavaScript, if I come here, I can still write any name I want to give my the CSS file. Maybe maybe style dot, it will be dot CSS. If it's JavaScript, interactive, JavaScript for interactive. Maybe I just want to, maybe the name of any name, you can give it any name. Dre dot, hold on please. Someone is at the door. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry. So for doing this, for JavaScript, you will just write any name and it will be JavaScript. That's the file extension name. Sorry. Oh God, what is this now? Rename. .js, sorry. I went to write, it's JS I wanted to write, I went to write JavaScript. So, .js, that's the extension name. So this is a JavaScript file. I've removed the style. Let me put CSS style dot, let me just write style dot CSS. So this one, you can see that they are all different. This is a CSS file, this is a JavaScript file, and these two are HTML. But these ones, we don't need it yet, okay? It's the HTML file that we need. So we've created our file. If you want to create another folder, this second one here, you can see they wrote new folder. This one, new file. You can see new folder, new file. So new folder, you can give it a name, my blah blah blah, my design. Enter. That's a new folder. Now, if you go to your folder on the folder that you dragged in wherever you save it on, if you go and check it, you will see all these things that you've created here inside them. So go and check. Go and check. You will see them there. All these things that you've created, all this file, folder, a new folder, you will see it inside. Is it? Can we find it? Can we find them there?
Can we find them there?
Yes, sir.
You will see that you will see them inside. The style.css will be like a settings like engine. That will look like engine, JavaScript. You will see all of them there. They will be there. They will be there. So that's that for that to explain to us. So this one now, this folder, if you want to drag all these ones inside the folder, you can drag it in. This JSS, you can drag it inside this folder. If you move it, it will say, do you want to move it? Yes, move. It has moved already. This CSS too, you can move it inside. Do you want to move? Yes, I want to move. You move it. You see, if you close it, expansion, if you expand it, you will see it. If you reduce it, it will close, but it's inside the folder now. If you check your folder, the major folder, you will see that they are all inside it. If you click, you will see the two you moved are inside. So whatever you are doing here is also being inspected inside the major folder, okay? That's what I want us to understand. So now, let's now come to our HTML proper. I'm going to remove this. I only need one HTML. We need a structure for our HTML, and Visual Studio Code is very smart to give us that structure. And all we need is just a shortcut. Just write HTML. Visual Studio Code will give you a shortcut. And the one you need there is HTML5. Just click it. This is the structure that you need. if you can. Can you hear me at all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm trying to share the screen.
Yeah, I'm still. If you are not even doing yet, you are still handling it. Some other people can do theirs if they can, and no one is responding. While we wait for you. Okay. Refresh. Your network is slow. Okay, did you do the H1, H2 something I did just now? That's what I want to see on your screen.
Trash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, trash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Welcome to my website. Yep. Your H2 is outside the body, the closing of the body tag. So it's wrong. Your H2 should be inside the body. Where's your body? Face it back, please. Yeah, just take the body, the H2. Yeah, exactly. So copy. So now that's okay. So write your H1 inside. Yeah, enter. Then between it is where exactly. Then H2. Right? Write H2. Yes. Then write the same thing. Welcome to my website. Till H6, up to H6. And let's see on your go live on your live server. Then let's see what. Just click enter. When you write H4, just click enter. It's going to H4, enter. Then write whatever H5, enter.
Yum, yum, yum. It was the tea.
Okay. Live server. No. Come live. It's already rolling on live server, if I'm not mistaken.
Mom, give me. Give me this soup. Give me.
Okay, right click. You know what? Right click. Open with live server. Yes. Open. Yes. Okay, good. You can see now. Welcome to my website. Welcome to my. So you can see the H1 is the biggest one. H2 is now looking smaller. You see the H6 is the smallest. So depending on the how you want the font to be, how you want the words that you want to type, the text to look like will determine the headings. H is H1, H2, they're all called headings. Depending on how you want it to look like, will depending on what headings you are going to use. Maybe for it to be big, for it to be not that big, depending on how you want your design to look like. Okay. And if you want to write a text, normal word, like a sentence, you use P tag. So go back to your text editor. Go back to your text editor. So inside this body here, come down, P, just write P. P means paragraph. P, then enter. So write the content you want it to be. It can be a paragraph, it can be a sentence, it can be 10 paragraphs, depending on what you want. And then press Ctrl S to save, so that to save, then go to your browser again. This is official website, right? So this one is like a text, like normal word. You want to write a normal sentence. Then Ctrl S, just click on Ctrl S. Control and S means Control save. If you do that, go to your browser, it will show live. You can see this is the official. So if you want to write a sentence, you use P tag. So if you want to give like a sub-headings, you use the headings tag. And the headings tag, we have 6 types, H1 to H6. So depending on how you want the headings to look like, maybe it's H6, you want it to be very small, you write. If it's 8, so depending on how you want the headings to look like, is what type of the headings tag you are going to use. Maybe H1, H2, H3, H4, H5. But to write a paragraph, you use P tag, which means paragraph, P tag. So these are the 2 tags we are going to learn for today, the headings and the paragraph tag. So this is where we are going to stop today. An assignment, I'll be giving us an assignment where we'll use the 6 tags. The first tag, put whatever headings you want to put and write 2 sentences below it. Then another one, H2 tag, you can give it any heading you want to give it. Maybe my faithful day or my best food. That will be the subheading. Then write a sentence. My best food is blah, 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 and I love eating Indomie. Then come to H3. Give it any subheading you want to give it. I love football. Then use the P tag. My best club is Real Madrid. I love Real Madrid because you write it like that with your P tag. On and on like that till H6. Okay? So use all of the headings to tell stories. H1, any story you want to tell. My best color, H1. Then P tag, my best color is blah, 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 blah. I love it because it's this. H2, my best food. P tag, my best food is blah, 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 Indomie and egg. So that's the assignment. And I want to see the assignment starting from this night on our group. You can write the assignment, post it on the group. And whatever question you have, you can also ask on the group. So I'll be waiting for the assignment immediately after the lesson. And I will drop the video. I will tell us how the video will be. I will tell us how we will get the video. I will say it to us on the group. Okay. That will be communicated to us on the group, how we are going to get the video. All right. So thank you. God bless you. And see us on the group while our chat. And see us
I have a
next
question,
time.
sir.
See us next time. And our next time is on Friday. Same time. See us. God bless you. Bye for now.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night, everyone.